Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So look, this is my first live Zoom podcast. I'm excited. I'm amped about this. It's gonna allow me to reach all over the United States. Like no limits to this. So you know what I'm saying? But this is the boy Retro. We on Liquid Truth Podcast. We drink here. Drunk from person always keep sober mind. I'm stumbling on my words because I've already been drinking. I'm on that old man that Paul makes. You know what I'm saying? So I got lovely. I just met this chick, you know what I'm saying? She's from Louisiana like me. You know what I'm
New
saying?
Orleans, New Orleans to be
Oh,
exact.
okay. New Orleans is like, yeah. You live in the country now. She right. She moved away. But
No,
not too much, not too much. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm gonna allow her to introduce herself. You know what I'm saying? Tell them who you is.
hey. I'm Selena. A lot of people know me as Goldie. I am an upcoming actress. Like I said, I'm from New Orleans. I'm 36 years old, and I just be ready to work. I got a little, I'm sipping on some 1800.
Oh, you sitting on 1800? Yeah,
Yeah,
that white gets you right though.
that white gets you right.
You know what I'm saying? So look, it's your choice, your poison. You know what I'm saying? So letting Instagram see what you're doing. But let's get to it. So like so look, what tell us a little bit about what you do, like saying we're just gonna get a little bit background on you. I know you into that acting shit. I can see some of your stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely into acting. Right now I work for the parish government. Like you said, I'm in this small country. I am residing in Opelousas right now. Besides that, again, acting, working for the parish government. I am a mother of two.
Okay, two boys and girls.
I have a 15-year-old daughter and a 10-year-old son.
I ain't see you pick up your cup yet, though. I'm paying attention yet.
Yeah. And for the majority of it is right now your girl is just hustling and healing. And we're talking about these relationships to get you where you gotta heal, but make sure you're hustling at the same time.
Yeah. Look, I ain't gonna lie. It's been rough on the kids. This person, it's been rough on the kids the whole year. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
maturity and age bring you to the point to where you be going through shit, but at the same time you don't shut down. You gotta keep pushing and shit like that. Because
you
I ain't
got to.
gonna lie, time waits no man or woman. They don't wait. That shit just keep on rolling. So
Yep,
you can be depressed and down and shit, and you look up and the whole year then passed. Like damn, like my goal, you know what I'm saying, is to never be in the same place that I was last year.
not even yesterday.
Do that. I mean,
Not
I
yesterday.
I learn something new every day.
You have to.
Some new information, learn something new about people. You know what I'm saying? Like I like posters and shit. So one of mine is they let that shit go.
Right.
So that's
Got
one of my mantras. That shit like right over my bed. I wake up and look at that bitch. Let that bitch go. Look, whatever happened yesterday just happened. You know what I'm saying? Like got to let it go.
move on to their new day.
That. So
New day.
so I put out a poll. This how we get into it. You know what I'm saying? At first I was gonna do this by myself. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna want a woman's opinion on this because I ain't want to be biased. I ain't want to be like, oh boy, what old boy name is, man? The dude that women just despise, just speaking the truth on.
I'm
God
not sure.
rest, God rest his soul. Samuels dude. You don't know what I'm talking about? I feel, but I digress. But anyways, you know what I'm saying. So the topic that I put out on Instagram was basically like, who fucking up the black game? You know what I'm saying? Is it gonna be men fucking up the black game, women fucking up the black game, or it's like both? Honestly, honestly, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go there. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna have to say the women. Not,
Oh,
no. Listen,
you got to be
not,
fair.
no. Not
That-
totally fault. Not totally fault. The women is messing up because they don't know the control that they have over the way men act. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Look, I'm a boy. I think I hit a fucking nerve when I say women, boy.
Because yeah, I'm about to say fair. Elaborate on why you feel like
All right.
it's.
So I'm gonna elaborate on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You may like it. May not like it, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm on this drink, so I'm gonna speak the truth.
Let's
So
go.
I feel as though if the women messed it up, simply because they accept the bare minimum and they accept the person, these men treat them certain ways, you know what I'm saying, and not demanding that men actually do better. Now, so science teaches us that we're mammals, correct?
Right. I
And
agree.
what makes mammal? Mammals adapt to the environment. That's one of the characteristics of mammals. They adapt to the environment.
True.
So at the end of the day, men most of the time they got some bold ass women that holler at men. But most of the time men have to go after the woman. So
Right.
if the environment, if y'all make the environment to where y'all not playing that shit, motherfucker have to court y'all, treat y'all with respect, you know what I'm saying, honor y'all, love y'all, you know what I'm saying, nurture y'all, and y'all ain't taking that shit for, you know what I'm saying, y'all just ain't accept anything, then men gonna adapt this family. Automatically gonna adapt. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I got some reverb or something like that. Sounds funny.
Call it either one.
So yeah, like they gonna automatically adapt. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna do better. You know what I'm saying? Not it was hate. They got a lot of women out here that still hurt. They say hurt people hurt people. They got a lot of women out here that's just like gold diggers and scandalous. They just trying to get nigga out their money and keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Or they expect too much out of them. You know what I'm saying? They expect too much.
But
But go ahead.
I think, just to not to cut you off, but I think that in the generation that we're in now, today, as you stated, it should be maturity. A lot of men don't have the maturity, but they want to be respected and treated as a man when they're not portraying this man. You're not giving off as you're actually a man. You want to be respected and treated, you're not being a man.
Okay, but at the same time, okay. So bet me and you talk, briefly. This is what started that shit. So like, okay, it depends on the woman on what she think a real man is. Like some of the expectations of what a man is, they describe him a duck. You know what I'm saying? That's different. There's real man and then there's duck. Like I can attest to being one of those people. I can't go back to this shit ever. I can attest to being one of these people that took care of all the bills in the house
Mm-hmm.
and supported my woman. You know what I'm saying? Through school. She pitched in sparingly. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Sparingly. But for the most part, I was the person getting two jobs, then trying to do business and everything else, my photography and Wiscom. And at the end of the day, she came up, I was left where I was. I came out of the situation the same way I came in. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I can't say that hurt me a little bit. I'm over it, but not totally over it. I ain't gonna lie, nigga, a little bit of behind that shit. But I can admit the shit. You know what I'm saying? I give everybody a check. But
Right.
when it comes down to that, like you take care of everything, and I just stand. I like to cook. I cook. I've been raised to clean. You know what I'm saying? You got to come harder than that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It also depends on how you're raised too. So for me, I want to say this before it slips my mind.
mm-hmm.
I don't look at it as being a duck. I feel like as in this world society is will put a lot of these labels and these roles on men and women. I feel like, of course, as the Bible would say, the man is the head, the woman is, which is she's the helpmate. I also just feel like at the end of the day, when you put a role on certain things, like, hey, you're supposed to be paying the bills, you're supposed to take the trash out, you're supposed to cook, you're supposed to clean, we're helping each other. So I feel like that it goes hand in hand. If you know as a man and you was raised enough to know, hey, you know how to cook, you know how to clean, it ain't just my girl gotta do it. Or I feel like, oh, you gotta take the trash out. Some men take that as an intimidation, as the woman not letting him be a man. And I take it as we helping each other. So if the role is put on you as you're supposed to just take the trash out, and I take the trash out because I see it overflowing instead of just coming to you because it's this role of yours and saying, hey, like you ain't see the trash was full, so why you didn't take it out? That causes conflict when it's like, I see it, and maybe I can have a conversation with you about it, but it also make a man, a little boy, feel like
but
you
this thing,
chastise.
This is the thing about it. As a man, like you shouldn't be dirty. If you see the trash overflowing, automatically like, man, this gonna bring bugs and shit. I'm about to get this shit out of here. You know what I'm saying? And there's just certain things as a man you're not gonna let your girl touch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like
I get that. I
I
get it.
if I had kids, I'll change diapers. Even if I got shit on my hands, I'll change. So she won't be fancy and drink from a fucking wine glass. What the fuck? What you done mix that shit with? Talking about some 1800. But hey, that's pineapple juice, or you got the little
It's
mixer bottle?
peach and lemonade, little splash, little razzle dazzle.
Okay, okay. But I digress. Back to what I was saying. But no, there's certain things that you ain't gonna want as a man. You ain't gonna want your woman to touch, like the trash. I'm not gonna let her touch the trash unless I'm not there. If I'm gone and shit, please don't just leave that bitch there so you cause a fucking issue. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gone for 2, 3 days, let's say if I work, wait, I'm gone for 2, 3 days, then motherfucker, you're gonna have to take out the fucking trash. You
Of
know what I'm
course.
saying? Don't just leave it there. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing is, it's two sides. Okay, so if I work and you just stay at home, then our time is cut. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm always at work, so you never see me. So a motherfucker gonna get bored. We not spending time, and that's gonna possibly make a motherfucker that get bored all the time. They gonna cheat because they don't have no companionship. I didn't see it happen. I didn't see motherfuckers that deal with people offshore cheat they fucking ass off. And Louisiana known for offshore work. You know what I'm saying? Give or take. I didn't know, but shit, I didn't know. Yeah, with some of them they have offshore boys. But
Yeah,
I ain't know. If I would have knew, I ain't gonna lie. I believe in karma. So
you
once I
bet.
find out somebody have a boy, man, I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I'm a back call. No matter
Mm-hmm.
if they're throwing at me or not, just to know that, you know what I'm saying, if I do this to a woman, then it probably can happen to me next time I get a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't deal with a woman and it feel bad. I just got moral. You know what I'm saying? I dealt with a woman that was married. Dude was taking care of the house, you know, treating her
And
right, providing. Huh?
you was in that man house?
No, fuck no. That's no, never going to man house. I ain't gonna lie, I can't even spend the night. I'm a type of man can't even spend the night by a woman house. You gotta come by me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't sleep well in another woman house. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's my girlfriend of long time, then I can spend the night in the house and be all right. But if we just dealing, messing or courting, I'm not spending the night by the house. Anything can happen. You know what
True.
I'm saying? Anything can happen. Especially especially if you have me, I'm 40, don't have no kids. I don't know if my sperm ain't running, soldiers ain't marching. I don't know what the fuck going on. But if she have kids, like me not having kids, I get attached to kids. And then at the same time, as a mama bear, if you have daughters, then I'm definitely not coming around to make shit official. You know what I'm saying? Reason being because I'm not gonna put myself in that position. But
And I think that's a good thing. I also think that that's where a lot of women are messing up these days too. You know, they bringing every man that they deal with around their kids, and especially having daughters. You know, that only enlightens her to say, this is okay, this is cool for you to have, you could deal with multiple men. And that's not what you're supposed to show your child. That's just like a man bringing a woman to his mama house. You better just bring that one that you feel like the one to your mama house instead of all these different women, because you got a real mama, she gonna be like, my son a hoe.
right, right. And I ain't gonna lie, I never was this king dingling type motherfucker to where I I need to just sling my fucking baby juices all over. Now, give or take, I've had my fair share of wild shit. But
Mhm.
that's just all the vibe. That's just all me, you know what I'm saying? Give or take, I'm kind of fluffy and insulated now. But
Right.
back in the G, I used to be big swole, you know what I'm saying? Like so I've been treated like a piece of meat. So when it comes down to dating, I never treat a woman like that because I know how this shit feels. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I did a little male stripping back in the G a long time ago. So
Oh Lord, you was stripping?
yeah, man, I was putting it on their forehead, all that shit.
You was up there with Kanye now?
Kayan is my boy. That's one of Kayan and Goldie. Goldie and Kayan really like put me in the game. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. But the nigga that really put me in the game,
Kanye. stripped at my baby shower.
Oh Lord Jesus. Bro. So wait. So he
That's
was hit.
only in New Orleans. Strippers at a baby shower. Lord.
Look, so I know that fucking cock was hitting your forehead like this.
I thought I was
Yo.
going. I thought I had to go in labor.
Yeah, that boy can't have the food though. That's my dog. So it really was a dude, the dude that really got me in going into he in a wheelchair. I forgot this guy's fucking name, but he really introduced me to Kayan and Goldie. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Goldie retired now. Goldie like
yeah,
a construction worker, but Kayan's still doing it. Uh, I met Pipeline briefly. Uh, but I digress. But so
yeah,
back to
yeah,
what I was saying. Look, I'm reliving the days. Shit, I'm gonna get back to
That's not
all out.
that's like shout out to Bedrock.
Okay, yeah, Ben Rock. That's the little short nigga with the braids, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With the glasses, he wear glasses sometimes.
Sometimes, yep.
Okay, yeah. But
All right.
oh, you know they got that out in Houston, right? Petey's Playground have it every first Friday. Shout out to Petey's, my boy, Lil Pat Spot.
I ain't into all of that.
Yeah. You know. But but what I was saying was, I don't treat when it comes to dating women, I don't treat women like me. You know what I'm saying? They may be fine and shit, but I want something. I can only fuck you and be interested in you so long. You know what I'm saying? After a while, that's gonna get boring. I'm gonna move on. So I need to have something of substance to hold me. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to
Mm-hmm.
watch a movie, laugh, joke, go places, have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person. I'm a very highly sexual person when I'm with that person I like, but at the same time, sometimes I just don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just eat you out
That's
into
fair
the room.
though. That's much respect because nobody's a robot, not a
Right.
machine.
You know what I'm saying? But another thing women do, you know what I'm saying? And I don't like, and you may not feel this way because it's probably a younger woman thing, you know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, you gotta get me this, you gotta get me that. And whoop, whoop. Say, bro, if you can't buy a Birkin purse for yourself, son, why are you trying to make this man upgrade your life? Like, for real, like you trying to come in and make me do shit that you don't normally do.
Right. Now I can respect that. I'm a strong believer and agree to you on this because I feel like you can't expect a lifestyle that you wasn't living before then. So you can't expect him to come and just automatically give you that. Now, granted, if you have a grown man that wants to upgrade you and put you on that level, then yeah. But if you're not there before that man, you can't expect no man to just come and be like, look, you with me? I know you got money, so I want this Chanel bag. She been one for about 5 years ago that she couldn't get. So I agree with that. I could agree with you on that.
Mhm. So, all right. So I said women, and I told you the reason why. Who you think fucking up the game?
I'll say both.
And that's
I'll and I'll say both because just this what you just said, as women, and not me, but I'm just speaking on certain situations I've seen as well. It's like you can't do that. Like you can't expect something that ain't already been going on to just happen for you. Or if you haven't been raised in a household where you've seen how a woman was supposed to be treated by a man, or how a man, actually operates functionally and not dysfunctionally, you can't just expect a behavior from a man if you haven't seen a healthy man treat a woman right.
but
Or how
yeah, just like I said, just like you said, some people have seen it, but it exists.
it
It really
does.
does.
It does, but you have to understand a lot of relationships and shit happens certain ways because of how people were raised and the households that they grew up in and the background of
That,
family.
that's not an excuse
Why do you think it's not an excuse?
because
I'm not
you seen the fucking
excuse.
Huxtables, you seen Bill Cosby and the Huxtables and shit like that, so you know how somebody can actually function correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you haven't witnessed it yourself, you've seen it everywhere. I'm a spiritual person. The Bible said that wisdom is everywhere, but
Right.
for the person that seek it. if you're doing something wrong, somebody came up to you and say, "Hey, that ain't right. You need to quit that out." Now it's on you to listen.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's true.
saying? So it's not no excuse. Now, where you come from and what you've been in does affect how you come out. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's your choice to change. That's your feel wrong. That's your
It,
feel wrong when you're doing wrong.
but also we end up where it's we know we've seen, we know we don't want to go through, we know we would rather, but it's like I use this all the time, the scenario of if I know that this is blue, you can't come in my life and tell me that it's red because I've been knowing this all my life. Now, granted, it's a choice to change, right? It's a choice to change. But what if you don't really, what if the change that you think you're making is the right change, but it's not? Because you still don't know how to be that person. Regardless of what you saw, sometimes we still fall into that, not realizing until it happens and be like, damn, I ain't just like my mama. Damn, I'm doing the same thing my daddy did. And I said, I'll never be like that, or I never want to go through something like that. But it's so familiar. The spirits that come around when you end up being like that, it seems so familiar where it feels like it's right.
Yeah, but this thing
If that
about
makes,
it makes sense. But what's the definition of insanity? What is it? You know it. What is?
you tell me.
Doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. At what point are you going to change? You know what I'm saying? I know some people have six fucking kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every last one of their baby daddies are the same person with different faces and different names.
Yeah.
Like, when you gonna fucking learn?
It
Like,
becomes
you go for this same type of. I don't give a damn who you attract. If you understand that, I had to learn this shit too. You know what I'm saying? It go both ways. If
right.
you're attracted to this certain type of dude, and every time you get with this certain type of dude, it don't work out. It's time to change to something that you don't even like, and give it a go.
You have to.
And
But
give it a go.
go. Some people don't know how to let go. That's the difference. Like some people do know how. And that's when maturity comes in that. That's when self-love and self-respect and all that comes has a big part in it. Listen, bro, in this generation, it starts from it, it starts from the great grandmother to the grandmother to the mama to you, then your kids. By the time it gets to your kids, you should have that shit together. You don't want to dump that off on them because it's considered the generational curses. Somebody got to break it.
True. But you know what? Hurt people hurt people. So
Definitely, most definitely,
let me
most
tell you something. You know what's gonna have to happen? And this is my theory. What's going to have to happen is women themselves are going to have to start reaching out to other women. It's hard for y'all because I ain't gonna lie. Black women in themselves are pitched against each other. You know what I'm saying? It's so much fucking hate between black women and especially the men create this shit. Like I can't stand to see two women fight behind a man.
oh
Like,
no,
if you're fucking both of y'all, none of y'all man.
right?
You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be checking him, not this other chick. Now, the only time I agree with that fighting shit is this is your best seeing your miss all the time, and she done hung out with you and your nigga, and she go behind your back and screw your nigga, then yeah, that's disrespect. But
Very
if you don't know this girl, you don't hang with this girl, she don't owe you no respect.
nothing.
She don't owe
Show
you shit.
no type of loyalty, no type of explanation.
Right. That's community dick.
Whether she knew or she didn't,
Right.
that's who
That's
you.
not your that's not your partner.
All right, so listen, an incident recently just happened to me. I've been dealing with this dude for about, I'm not even say how long it's been. I have been dealing with this dude, right? So it started off as nobody wanted a relationship. Of course, it was just what we doing, where we at. Never sat and had no conversations of what we are, what we're gonna be. We were just going with the flow.
Wait,
But the
so he hitting that bitch like this.
and look, yeah,
Yeah, so he's hitting it like that.
yeah. So of course, as human beings, we're human. We're gonna you're going to get attachments, you're going to get feelings, it's all going to come. It's going to be there. You're staying with somebody, you're being around them all the time, 24/7, damn near. You claim you ain't dealing with nobody. I'm claiming I ain't dealing with nobody. So what are we doing? We ain't set it in stone, because obviously either you still looking for something that could be better than what's right here, or I'm waiting for you to change, which you can't. I feel like you can't change a man, but we're gonna talk about that in a little later. But you slapping?
Go ahead. You should be playing. You should have been let that go. But go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
So
I don't think they heard it though. You heard it, but I don't think they heard it. So we'll be quiet. Come on.
so at the end of the day, it got to the point of shit. I know we just going with the flow, but nigga, I'm right. I'm at this point with you right now. You showing me that this is where you at with me too. But the minute you get mad, you ain't my girl. I'm just fucking you.
Okay.
You
This is where I'm gonna go with that. Right?
please.
I've never been in that situation, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit it from a man's point of view. I'm gonna hit it from a man's point of view.
Let me know what it is.
All right, so look, what was the original agreement?
Which was the original agreement? I just said it wasn't. We really, it wasn't like a sit down and we about to be together. It was like it just started just going with the flow of.
Okay, okay, right.
I didn't want to relationship.
All right, so look, you didn't want. Thank you. Okay, okay. Now, let me hit you with this. Okay, let me hit you with this. I'm gonna let you know where you messed up at. Right. Let's begin. So look, this is where you messed up. All right, so you came with that agreement from the beginning, right? Did you sit down with this person and explain that, hey, look, I know how we came beginning, but I ain't gonna lie, you started to catch feelings. Can this go some listen, can this go somewhere else? If it can't, let me know because I'm starting to catch feelings. Now, because you can't start off one way and then try to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that.
Exactly.
You gotta stick with the if you are paying for something and your payments are $30 a month, it's gonna be $30 a month until you renegotiate this shit. Same thing. If you just taking a dick, if nigga just hold on, if nigga just yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna have to be. You can't just switch up, you know what I'm saying? You can't just switch up when you please. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so shit, look.
So what I messed up at?
I'm gonna get back to that because like we run out of time. It's only 40 minutes. So we're gonna take a break. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna let you know where you messed up at. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool, but I'm gonna let you know where you messed up at.
Okay.
All right. So look, one more sip before we go.
And
we'll be right back.